Hello everyone, it's Thumper the Rabid Rabbit. Here we are down in the spoopy cave base. Not usually where I have my set for my videos. I'm usually doing it up on the surface with solar power and all that wonderful stuff, but the topic du jour recently has been how do you get turrets working down in the caves? Well, kids, if you're on vanilla and you're soloing, you don't. Screw it. You're never going to come up with enough low grade for this. It's ridiculous. Doc J, this one's for you. This is a user request response based on the previous video where the high power system has 3 generators, lots of power output, lots of run time, you can run lots of turrets, but Doc J and friends wanted 1 turret to cover the bucket. Well, here you go. 1 turret. Covering the bucket. The problem with this is that in order to have enough power to run all the circuitry for the self-charging system, you need a large battery. Large battery puts out 100 no matter what's connected to it, so it's always wasting power. And of course, with only 40 units out of here, running all this circuitry plus the turret leaves only 22 units coming in to charge it, which is only 0.176 charging efficiency. Which isn't great. So what you're seeing here, I will show you the schematic for. Here is the schematic. Kind of similar to before, but with a lot less going on. Large battery goes through a blocker to keep it off while it's being charged. Generator's running. In this scenario, the generator's running right now, so it's charging the battery and running the turret. And then when the generator runs out of gas, it would flip back over to battery. When the battery's running, it's stopping the starter circuit for the generator, and you run off battery until the battery exhausts, and then it switches back to generator. Here's the bad news, good news. With only 1 generator to fuel, you can put 500 low grade in and get 2 hours of runtime. For every 2 hours that you have this generator running, it's going to add 21 more minutes to the large battery. That doesn't sound great. And it isn't. It's going to take 11 1/3 hours, or, you know, over 2,500, 26 something, 2,700 maybe in low grade to get this battery charged up to its full 4-hour capacity. But then once it's there, you could throw in another 500 and log off, and you'd have a 4-hour battery, 2 hours off of your tank, and the extra 21 minutes that it's going to add back in while it's running, so you're going to get a full 6 hours and 21 minutes of offline time for the low price of about 3,200 low grade over what was that, 11 1/3 and 6.5, so 18-hour period. So if you're on a server where it is practical to get your hands on 30 something 100 worth of low grade every 18 hours, this will work. Probably gonna need to be a 2 or 3x server with a couple of people. If you're vanilla, even with a good clan, I mean, I don't know how good you guys are, but if you got a dozen people playing vanilla off a cave base, then shit, I don't know why you'd even beat a battery. If you've got that many people, you could just be online refueling the generator and turning it on when people come after you. So, and just turn the generator on when you need it. Speaking of which, Sarah in one of the comments reminded me of something I had seen a while ago, but figured it was a bug and completely forgot about. So thank you, Sarah, for reminding me. Let me show you. Here it is. The pressure pad actually puts out 1 unit pulse of electricity momentarily anytime someone steps on it. There's some speculation as to whether this is actually a bug or not. I actually have asked to see if the devs would clarify whether this is a bug. Maybe it's not. You know, kinetic energy, you step on a pad, it makes a little juice. But the end result is this could be your setup. Someone steps on the pressure pad, that momentary pulse of electricity starts the generator, and then your turrets fire up and run for as long as you have fuel. So if it's fully fueled, then your generator would run your turrets for a full 2 hours. Hopefully you notice and come back online within 2 hours. This might be a good case where you'd use the extra 18 units of power here to set up a circuit for notification, so that when this gets a target or low on ammo, it would send you a page. So if you're online and somebody's busting into your base, the other thing you could do is just take some of these units of power and put it on a notifier. So as soon as this generator gets started up, you know, as soon as somebody hits this pressure pad, boom, generator comes on, turrets power up, and a couple extra units hit an RF transmitter, and your pager goes off. You know someone hit your pressure pad. Time to go flank them, you know. If you're offline, you're going to be kind of SOL, because they'd probably hit your pressure pad and then hide and wait 2 hours or wait till your fuel runs out, and then they could come in. So this is a simple way of getting around all the battery and circuitry stuff if you want to run a couple turrets, but you better be awful slick on your pressure pad placement, because if they don't step on it, then your stuff doesn't turn on, so you're SOL there. So yeah, not great options for cave base turret power right now. I guess we're gonna have to see what comes next as far as electrical sources or electrical storage. I agree wholeheartedly with everyone in the comments who says they wish you could pick up a battery and keep its charge. That would be a huge game changer. I'm thinking like jerry can, you know, like if you could charge a battery up on the surface somewhere in a power base and bring it down to your cave. It's not like it's any less challenging to defend a base on the surface and get the battery down there without getting killed, but if it would hold its charge when you place it down again, that would be a huge game changer for making power in caves and other weird places a lot more practical. So I'm going to put in quite a few suggestions for refactoring the electrical system into something that's a little more realistic or practical, but I don't know if anybody gives a shit. So Doc J, I hope that answers your question. I know it's not pretty, I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but this is the way to do it. I'll link this, I'll link both of these in the video description if you want to play with them. Good luck and don't suck.